I-70. About 12 miles west of Green River, Utah. Crossing the San Rafael River. Of course, it ain't much of a river. A little creek, more like it. Trees are flopping around in the way. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. It's right before we go into the canyon. It's like these flat irons are all leaning to the side. We got pushed up. Marker 147. 147 miles left of I-70. We are at 70 miles per hour. Ready to turn our cruise control off. Down to 65. 65. 52 degrees outside. Another nice day in the hood. That's why Utah has so many national parks. You can see why. Got rid of those dings in my window, the chips. Of course, I had to get a whole new truck to do that. We're climbing about a 6% grade right now. Filmed the eastbound lane. I don't remember which video it's in, but it is filmed already. So far with this truck, I absolutely love it. Show you when we get to the LA area how bad the sensors go with the constant beeping proximity sensor. We're at 44 miles per hour, looking at 1250 RPMs. 10th gear. This is a 12-speed transmission. Hanging pretty steady at 44. We have 15,000 pounds on board. And I haven't weighed this tractor and trailer combination yet. I want to say it's going to be maybe the 33 to 35,000 range. Maybe 34. I don't think it'll be 35 like the freight shaker. But we'll see. We'll get a chance to get it weighed. 1,450 RPMs, 40 miles per hour, 9th gear. They got a lot of view areas on this highway in Utah. The Black Dragon view area coming up, about a mile. This is the corner here where you see to the left they have that concrete barrier. That's where a lot of trucks lose it. In other words, going too fast for that curve. End up rolling over, going into that concrete barrier and destroying their rig. Have a look-see out here in the canyon. There's the old choked chicken. And that's our new lane departure warning sound. It sort of looks like it could be the Grand Canyon out there, huh? That cord is a cable for my light bar. I had to redo my wiring system. Notice I did get the wires for my dash cams. I got them up and out of the way. So, nice clear view now. Those lines in the windshield are heat strips. So when it gets too cold, it starts fogging up your window, you turn that on and it warms your window up. I've used them before, they're okay. Nothing spectacular. They turn themselves off after a while, so you gotta kind of be on top of it. If it's really cold and nasty out, I did just fine with the freight shaker, which did not have that. Back at 44, 1250 RPM, 10th gear. I'm just leaving this thing in automatic right now. Oh, somebody blew something. See that smoke up ahead? He's still traveling. Let's say that's an oil something. Oh, timing shift. Ninth gear. 41 mile per hour, 1500 RPM. Temperature dropped down to 45. Get a bit different view of Titty Mountain, Chi-Chi Mountain. It's a lot better to see it westbound than it is eastbound. I'm gonna have to go camping out here one of these days. I think it'd be pretty fun. I always like to camp by water, but I think if you had ATVs, it'd be fun to go run the riverbeds, the dry riverbeds, and the trails out here. of view at 12 o'clock is Titty Mountain. I don't know if I can zoom in any. A little bit, looks like. You can see where it gets its name. That's the name I gave it anyway. Anyway. Almost looks like Monument National Park there in Arizona. Almost. It's 42 degrees. If it does snow, it's going to be nasty to warm out. But I will take the wheel while you ride shotgun, since I have the most experience in dealing with stuff like that. Snow driving. Of course, I'm sure there's a few out there that have as much experience in snow as I do. And cheers to you, drivers. I usually get good comments from experienced winter drivers. The bad comments I get are from inexperienced, never driven on the snow, telling me how I should be doing it. But I understand where they're coming from. Miles to Salina, Utah. 130 miles left of I-70. Let's see how good their sign is. It's about a half a mile from that sign to this mile marker coming up. This mile marker should say 129, but I bet it says 130. So there it is, 130. That sign is off by a half mile. Should have said 130.5. Right now I have my passenger visor up. I usually run it down, just because of the way the sunshine hits. We're not in it. But this was what it'll look like if I do keep it down. Doesn't seem to affect anything. Because there it is down right there. A lot better view in this truck, I think, than in the freight shape. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. So this is looking out on the big valley. It's a long hill we climbed last time, going westbound or eastbound. Looks like there's a little bit of snow over there in the hills. Nothing for us to worry about. If we do hit snow, won't be anything. We shouldn't mess the highways up. Of course, if it dumps a lot, it could, but those clouds don't look that menacing. You see the highway down there? Try to zoom in. See how highway snakes around the valley floor like that? Pretty cool. Zoom back out. We're 75 mile per hour in 11th gear. Full Jake. This Jake is a lot quieter than the one in the freight shaker. I always enjoy the sound of the Jake brake. Something I'll miss with this Volvo. But all the other things I gain are worth it. Quality is one thing. Materials and the way they build this truck, a lot better quality than they did on the freight shaker. The freight shaker, I wouldn't even let it leave the plant, the condition that it was in. It was a brand new truck. So apparently they don't have any quality control. They just don't give a flying F. 70 mile per hour. Temperature staying steady at 42. I love those back scratchers. This is what I love about trucking in the West. Wide open highways, plenty of scenery, not too much traffic. Just out here rolling these numbers, rolling these tires at 75 miles per hour. Speed limit is 80 out here. Be what, 120 kilometers. Lane departure warning always lets us know that I forget to turn it off. Actually 75 mile per hour is 120 kilometers. I wonder if they have anything like that in England where you could drive 120. There's a highway barn right there. Got sand, and I bet they have a loader in there. They just bring the truck over, use the loader to load it up, go out and spread it all over the highway. beautiful day in the hood. Actually, at 80 mile an hour would be what? 128 kilometers an hour? 130 would be like 82 miles an hour. There's another view area, salt wash. Any white around here, it's not snow, it'd be salt. The reason I say that is because there's no snow on the ground in the area. Beautiful landscape though. Look at that movie Galaxy Quest. And he was on another planet. And they were saying rock, rock, rock. Gorback or something like that. They were saying when it's translated, it translated to rock. All the pebbles came together and made a rock robot. Rock monster. That's what those rocks look like, that landscape from that movie. Definitely see a bunch of different types of geological features out here. Okie dokie. Till the next time. Peace.